Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing our last meal in the box for this week, and it's a southern barbecue glazed meatball with cheesy biscuits and coleslaw. It says get started, preheat the oven to 450. Start the recipe when the oven is ready. I turned the oven on, but it's not quite ready. I've only turned it on like maybe 3 minutes ago. First thing we need to do, prepare ingredients. Read the entire recipe card. Wash and dry all produce. So the only produce we have is 2 carrots. I don't have a helper today. She went to Eskisoni for a few days. So it's just me and the baby home. The next thing it says to do, peel, then cut carrots into thin rounds. I couldn't read that word backwards. Since it's only me home, I'm only going to cut 1 carrot. I'm gonna cut this carrot, but I'm not gonna peel it because I'm gonna give it to the worms. I feel like everyone's like, worms? What are you talking about, worms? But I have a farm, a worm farm. It's called a super worm farm, and I have to buy 500 worms for my lizard at a time because I order from away, and you have to feed them. So they're all in here. So I just put the vegetable scraps right in there, and that's what they eat and drink. I'm also making beetles. Like, maybe I'll do a video someday if people are interested, but how to make a super worm farm. But these worms turn into beetles, and then the beetles lay eggs to make worms again. And that's what I feed my reptiles. So I'm just going to wash my hands because I touched the worm box. Trying to find a towel. Okay, so the next thing, where were we at? In a medium bowl, add corn, cover with hot water, and set aside to warm through. Strain and set aside. So I'm just going to put them in a bowl of water. That's what it says to do. I didn't see on there that we gotta cook these carrots. If I don't cook these carrots, I'm not gonna be able to eat them because they'll be too hard for me. But I put the carrots in the water, and now I'm gonna take the corn I'm just gonna cook this whole bag of corn, even though it's just me, because it's just barely fits in the palm of my hand. So if I can't eat the carrots, then I could eat the corn. So I got the carrots and the corn in there, so I'll set that aside for a few minutes. Now I'm gonna wipe this counter down. It's all orange from the carrots. I'm gonna have to clean this counter because we're gonna make those biscuits. Okay. Now we're on step 2. Right here. Bake cheesy biscuits. Prepare 2 parchment-lined baked sheets. So I'm just gonna use the pizza stone. From Pampered Chef. I'm just gonna use this to bake on. I'm gonna spray it with some oil because I've never used it before, so I don't know if it's gonna stick. I'm gonna have to pick up some parchment paper next time I go shopping because I never use that. It's gonna release it because the cover won't go on if it's not released. So I'm gonna set this to the side, and then we're gonna take my recipe cards under there. So in a large bowl, add spiced biscuit mix. Whisk to remove any lumps. So I'm going to use this thing that we got from Pampered Chef. It's for eggs, pancake batter, anything that you want to whisk. So I'm going to put the biscuit mix in this bowl. All the powder is at the top, so when I open it, it's going to go everywhere. So I ended up putting the baby to bed because he was whining. It's 6:15 here in Cape Breton, Nova Scotia, in the evening, July 9. So we're going to take this whisk and make sure there's no lumps in there. And then it says add a 1/4 cup water. So where's our little measure cup? Take the spices out from our last recipes. So we need a 1/4 cup of water. So that's up to there. I wanted to make sure it was exactly a 1/4. So we're going to add a 1/4 cup of water. And then it says a 1/2 tablespoon of mayo. So we got the mayonnaise here, but I'm not going to open it just for 1 tablespoon. So let's just open up this one. tablespoon, and we need a half, so that's about half. And then a half a tablespoon of melted butter. So I'm going to rinse this spoon. We're going to take a little ball here, and that's about a half a tablespoon. I'll stick that in the microwave. I put it on 30 seconds for now. While that's melting, I'm gonna take this whisk thingy. Well, that was a bad idea. All my stuff got stuck in the whisk. But it don't matter. I don't need 4 biscuits. So there's our half a tablespoon of melted butter. I'm gonna try to get as much as I can out of this whisk. There, I'm just gonna throw that in the sink. And I'm just gonna use this. So we're mixing up the biscuit. I wonder if we had to put cheese in here, because I think it said it was a cheesy biscuit. Okay, so there's our biscuit dough. Now it says, to 1 bacon sheet, dollop batter into 4 equal-sized biscuits. Since there's not much dough there, I'm not going to use that pizza pan. I'm going to use this little toaster oven pan. Tighten that up again. That's the only annoying part of this, is you gotta pump it, but I still love this spray bottle thingy. Okay. So it says to just drop it by like spoonfuls onto the pan thingy. It says that it's supposed to make 4 biscuits. There's 2, and there's 3, and then there's 4. I like it that it doesn't stick to the spoon. That's good. Okay, throw that in the sink. Sprinkle cheese over biscuits. So it doesn't say how much cheese, so I don't know if I'm going to need this cheese for anything else in the recipe. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's still lots of cheese left. That's how it looks. Bake on the upper rack of the oven for 12 to 14 minutes, or until a toothpick inserted comes out clean. I hope that's not too close to the top. So I put the timer on 12 minutes. I'm going to put the mayonnaise away. And put the cover on this oil. So the next thing it says, meanwhile, in a large nonstick pan, heat 1 tablespoon of oil over medium heat. Where's my cast iron? So we're going to use our 10-inch cast iron today. I love these cast iron pans because I can cook on top of the stove, and then when I'm ready to put it in the oven, I just throw it right in the oven. I don't have to switch it to a baking sheet, so it saves me dishes. Okay, I put the oil, now I'm gonna heat up the pan. While pan heats, to another large bowl, add pork, barbecue, meatball spice mix. I don't know if I have to use all of it. 36. Yeah, I think I do use all of it. If you want to know what's in this barbecue spice mix, it's Worcestershire powder, apple smoke spice, onion powder, and Italian breadcrumbs. And Italian breadcrumbs is 28 of the 36 grams. So it's not going to be too spicy, I don't think. So I'm just going to add the whole thing. Okay. And a half a tablespoon of barbecue sauce. So here's our barbecue sauce. So I think that's a little too much, but it's okay. I love barbecue sauce. Get out of here, mosquito. Go. Season with salt and pepper, mix thoroughly to combine. Okay, I need to put the pork in there. It doesn't say to add the pork, but down in the bottom it says to make the meatball shapes. So I guess I was supposed to put the pork in there. So I've never had pork meatballs before, so this is going to be very interesting. The pork chops we had yesterday, the Savaki style pork chops, those were the best pork chops I ever had in my entire life. I think I would definitely invest in trying to find this kind of spice. It's called sesame spice mix, and it'll say on the recipe card exactly what's in the spice mix, so you can make your own. You don't have to like go buy that specific spice. all mixed in. That's how it looks. It says, with damp hands, form pork mixture into 8 equal sized meatballs. So I'm going to wet my hands. I'm just going to leave that water running in case I need to. I'm going to try to evenly make these before I make them into balls. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I gotta take a little bit of meat from each one of these balls to make my 8th ball. I hope that water's not bothering you guys. So we're gonna put these balls right into the pan. And it's a little hot. I'm just gonna wash my hands. And it says cook 1 to 3 minutes per side till golden brown. Transfer to the second prepared baking sheet, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to throw the whole pan in the oven. So basically we oiled that piece of pan for nothing. But I thought that it was going to make more than 4 biscuits. So I'm just going to grab a fork and turn them. Okay, we'll let that cook for another minute. So when the meatballs are done, we're going to put the rest of the barbecue sauce over all the meatballs and then throw it in the oven for 10 minutes. Or until cooked thoroughly. And then it says Health Canada recommends cooking pork to a minimum internal temperature of 160 degrees. So I'm going to move those meatballs around again because they get brown really fast with this pan. Okay, so we're gonna put the barbecue sauce over the remaining meatballs. Okay, and then I need to grab oven mitt. And we're gonna check the biscuits and see if they're cooked. I don't have a toothpick, but I'll use this thing. They look done to me. So I'll just, oh, I gotta put that on 10 minutes. So I'll put the biscuits right there. And it says, in another medium bowl, whisk vinegar, a 1/4 teaspoon of sugar, and remaining mayo, season, and then season with salt. I'm just gonna rinse out this bowl. So it says whisk vinegar. So this is 1 tablespoon of rice vinegar. Oh my god. My hands are wet, so I can't grab it. Okay, I think I got it. So vinegar goes in. And then it says the remaining mayonnaise, and there's 55 grams here. I didn't even use the mayonnaise, so 55. We'll just put it in. It's only a 1/2 tablespoon that was supposed to be taken out, so that 1/2 tablespoon won't make a difference in the taste, I don't think. Okay, so the mayonnaise is in there. Oh my god, I got something on my shirt. Okay. And a 1/4 teaspoon of sugar. Again, I don't measure, so I did not measure the sugar. And we're just gonna mix all that up. I'm super scared to taste this because I don't like vinegar. It's actually good. See, I always tell my kids try something at least once, and if you don't like it, you don't have to eat it again. I never tried that before, and I tried it, and I liked it. Now it says to add the cabbage, which is this. I'm not gonna add. I don't know if I should get rid of half of this because I'm only using half the carrot and half the cabbage. So let's put it in this. We'll put it in this cup and see how much it made. Just gonna grab a spatula so that I can use this to get it all out. So this made almost a third of a cup. It's in between a quarter and a third. So I'm going to, oh look, that's even better. There's 2 fluid ounces in here, or 4 tablespoons. So I'm just going to take it out until it's down to 1 ounce. Okay, so there's 1 ounce left in there, and then there's 1 ounce in the bowl. And now I'm going to add half the cabbage. I don't know if Harley can eat cabbage. I'm going to have to ask. Oh, I think she can. And then we're going to strain the carrots and the corn. I really like this big spoon. I use it as a strainer all the time. So we're going to put that in the bowl. And then mix it all up with that sauce that we just, the coleslaw sauce I'll call it. So that's way too much even for one person, but that's how much half made. So we'll just put that to the side. And the only thing we gotta do is wait for the meatballs and put it on the plates. So we got 4 minutes left on the meatballs before we have to check the temperature. So while that's doing that, I'm going to clean up my area. Put everything in the sink. Release the air on this. And I'm going to put this cabbage in the fridge for my dragon. These boxes are helping me learn what the lizards like too, because I did not know that she liked green beans until I tried these boxes. Oh, I'm just gonna probably discard the rest of this sauce. And then I'm just going to rinse off this thing. At least it's seasoned. still got 2 minutes left on the clock. So I've been thinking, I think I might do BoxyCharm again for a couple months. Maybe I'll do 1 month, skip 2 months, do a month, skip 2 months, do a month, like every 3rd month maybe I'll do it. Or maybe I'll use BoxyLocks. Because I went to put on makeup. You can't even tell that I put foundation on today. But I went to go use my makeup. I haven't worn makeup since the baby's been born. And all my mascara is clumpy. Stuff like that. So we're gonna get the meat thermometer. Pull out the little thingy here. Push the on button till it turns on. And they're done. They're at 167 degrees. And there's our final product, all plated up. And that was Southern barbecue not pork chops, meatballs? Wait. Southern barbecue glazed meatballs. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you got any questions, comment down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my future videos. And until next time, bye!